was an epic match on Humana Championship Court.
Game one,
so tune
time
into the
in.
Pickleball TV app if you want to rewatch
0-0.
any of these matches. All of our matches are archived on the Pickleball TV app. So if McGuffin can hold the kitchen line in this match, you have to think he has the advantage. Ava, what do you think?
0-0.
I think historically it seems he has the advantage, but you never know. Anything could happen on any given day, which is what makes the sport so exciting to watch.
One zero.
I don't know how much Marshall should try and drop the ball against Tyson. It didn't work that time.
It's crazy how different men's singles is from women's singles.
Point.
In men's singles, we always see both players working their way in.
Definitely. I feel like in women's singles, it's a lot harder to take the net,
3-0.
but the top players do take the net in women's singles. In men's singles, you pretty much have to take the net whether you're a top player or not. Big forehand drive from Marshall Brown. He definitely has a great forehand drive.
You said yeah. What was that?
Playing with that Selkirk boomstick, we've heard a lot about that paddle, so
side out.
That could be helping him on the singles court in this tournament.
He did. 0-3. Side out.
I think Tyson feels pretty comfortable if he can continue to work angles like that, pull Marshall Brown out wide, and hold the kitchen line.
3-0. Side out.
Missed approach there by Tyson.
0-3. Side out.
Tyson is definitely a tough player to pass when he makes his way up to the kitchen line.
I feel like Marshall's unsure right now how to play Tyson when he's at the net. He's going to have to figure that out. Or you can just pass him with perfect shots like that.
That was such a beautiful forehand.
Definitely think McGuffin will realize as this match goes on, or maybe he already knows that Marshall has a great forehand, and so probably preferred to try and play it at his backhand side.
Yeah. Approaching, I'd say, most likely we'll see him approach to the backhand a little bit as the match goes on.
Point.
It's a first point from Marshall Brown. See if he can go on a run here.
1-3. Point.
It's a textbook perfect passing shot.
He could have backhanded that shot, but he chooses to run around it, hit a little bit stronger forehand there.
Yeah, I think he knows that his forehand is his best shot, so he's probably going to try and optimize that with a lot of inside outs. We'll see. Inside ins, excuse me.
Point.
Another great forehand passing shot from Marshall. His forehand is on today, that's for sure.
He's really dialed in with that spot going cross court on those forehand drives. McGuffin really needs to keep it away from that on his return of serve.
Three. Side out.
And I think that time he's hitting a slice return of serve. He's trying to keep the ball low. That way Marshall's third shot drive, the ball isn't sitting up as high.
Interesting slice, backhand slice slap winner at the kitchen line from Tyson.
Point.
I think both players here really prefer their forehands to their backhands, it seems.
Definitely, McGuffin will
4-3.
almost always run around his backhand, so.
Players who prefer their forehand tend to have better footwork because they get so confident running around every time.
3-4.
Nice little chip and charge from Tyson McGuffin there.
Side up.
Four, 3. Let's see if Tyson McGuffin can go on a run here and
4,
get
3.
a nice lead going.
Yeah, Tyson
Side up.
comes into this match. He's got to be a huge favorite. All time, Tyson has a 71% win percentage in men's singles.
3,
so
4.
it's definitely a very high percentage, whereas Marshall Brown has only won 55% of his singles matches.
Point.
And a cat and mouse rally goes Tyson McGuffin's way.
I believe that ball was out. Was it not?
Oh,
Yeah, I think
okay.
he
So it's
just
side out.
missed that one. Side out for Marshall.
Side out. Four, 4. Side out. Four, 4.
All right, so
Point.
that is the third time Marshall Brown has passed Tyson McGuffin. When he gets those forehand thirds and goes cross court with it, it seems like Tyson is maybe leaving that side open too much.
Definitely seems he's expecting that Marshall goes line on those.
I think for the next time Marshall gets that opportunity, he needs to play it down McGuffin's backhand line, try and keep
5,
him guessing
4.
on where he's going to go.
Point.
It's a great serve by Marshall.
McGuffin looking a bit uncomfortable on his backhand. Service returns.
6, 4.
Definitely a spot you want to target on Tyson McGuffin. So
Point.
well played. Those were great shots from Marshall Brown. And he's got a 7-4 lead.
Seven, 4.
Got a football call.
Point.
And an 8-4 lead now. Tyson McGuffin is just not creating much offense.
Oh, yeah. His foot does slide in there, doesn't it?
He's letting Marshall Brown dictate a lot of these rallies, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Timeout,
8-4.
receiver, 8-4, 1 minute.
Much needed timeout from Tyson McGuffin. Don't go anywhere. He's down 8-4.
Side out.
Such great defense by Marshall Brown. Tyson McGuffin just finds a way to take control of the point.
Four, 8. Side up.
The way this match has gone, you would almost think that Marshall Brown is leading the all-time matchups between these two, but Tyson comes in as a huge favorite, beaten Marshall 3 times.
8-4. Point.
9-4 for Marshall Brown.
He keeps burning Tyson McGuffin on that right side.
It seems every time he has a forehand with Tyson at the kitchen line, the point's over.
I think Tyson just a step slow on covering some of those windows that he's leaving open down his line.
9-4. Point.
Another winner forehand passing shot from Marshall Brown. His forehand is on today, that's for sure.
It's nice because he's mixing in a drop, so he's not just ripping every drive. He's hitting enough drops to keep McGuffin guessing on what he's going to do. And he's got a game point and a big lead, 10-4. I believe this would be Marshall Brown's first quarterfinal in men's singles, but I will double check.
Point.
And he takes game one, 11-4. That might have been a frustration miss from Tyson McGuffin. He went for a big forehand volley swing straight into the net. 11-4, you do not see McGuffin lose too many games 11-4 in singles. So well played, Marshall Brown. Don't go anywhere on pickleball, but they're worth way more points. And if you make the bronze medal match at an open, you lose. That's just like making a quarterfinal. So way more points at stats
Side
here.
out.
Way more points at stake here.
Zero, zero. Side out.
Great defense by Marshall Brown. Tyson finishes the point with an overhead.
Zero, zero.
How many times?
Side out.
And Tyson's commenting to himself that that was a sitting duck that he missed. It was close. It was a good shot selection. It was there. He just pushed it wide by about 2 or 3 inches.
Point.
And they've switched sides, but the same thing keeps occurring. Marshall burns him again with that forehand drive.
One, zero. Side out. Zero, one.
Unbelievable gets by Marshall Brown. What a point.
Point.
Tyson pointing at all his fans. I know he's going to sign some autographs right after this one. Marshall hustling everywhere. Great rally. We're in store for some awesome
1-1.
pickleball in game 2 here. McGuffin serving at 1-1. McGuffin's telling himself, I know I can play better. I need to stop missing. Does not understand why some of these shots are not going his way.
1-1. Side out. One, one. Point.
And you can see the difference in the rallies when Tyson can work the ball to Marshall Brown's backhand versus when he hits it to his forehand. Totally different structure in these rallies.
2-1. Point.
Tyson McGuffin showing some really good energy now. See how a couple of quick points here could definitely turn this entire match around.
Yeah, that was
3-1.
a big serve. We know Tyson has a huge serve and can really set him up in these rallies.
Point.
Definitely seeing a lot of cat and mouse points in this match.
Timeout, receiver.
Tyson
4-1.
is feeling it
1
right
minute.
now, and Marshall Brown knows it. He's taking a timeout. If rallies continue like this, McGuffin surely has the advantage. We'll be right back on Pickleball TV. Don't go anywhere. Ohio,
Time
the
in.
Veolia Cincinnati Showcase, one of the
4-1.
best PPA tour stops of the year.
Side out.
Tyson just barely pushes that wide. Winner of this match will advance to the quarterfinals and take on Hunter Johnson, our #1 player,
1-4.
who punched his ticket to the quarters earlier this morning.
Side out.
Amazing by Tyson McGuffin. He's really doing a great job of taking control of the points. Wow.
4-1. Side
Yeah,
out.
Tyson has not won a PPA Tour title in men's singles in a while, but you can really see he still shows those flashes of greatness.
1-4. Side out.
Tyson McGuffin's doing a really great job right now reading Marshall's passing shots. It seems that adjustment has really turned it around for him.
Four one. Point. 5-1. Point.
And I think Marshall is rushing some of those shots, so he's trying to take them off the short hop. He feels pressure, wants to try and drop the ball into the kitchen. That way he can try and maybe get to neutral against McGuffin. But when you're short hopping those balls,
6-1.
it can create inconsistency. 6-1 now for McGuffin. He's opened up a big lead.
Side out.
Marshall playing the ball at Tyson's feet on that rally. It really worked out well for him. That is the spot you want to go to against McGuffin.
1-6. Side out.
And it's so interesting in men's singles that even though Tyson has a really short return there, he's able to still take the net
6-1.
and command that point.
Side out. One six. Side out.
And Marshall's backhand drive there is too high, gives Tyson an easy forehand put away.
6-1. Point.
What a shot.
That looked like one of Marshall's shots. Cross court forehand. Perfect drive from Tyson McGuffin.
7-1. Point. Eight one. Side out.
Tyson is such a jokester, one of the funniest guys on tour. Definitely a fan favorite. There's a ton of people on Carvana
1-8.
Grandstand Court watching this match right now.
Point.
Great shot.
So we've seen Marshall Brown go cross court with a lot of those forehands. That time, he's running around his backhand just a bit, and then he perfect forehand drive straight away at McGuffin. Forces the air. Great ball from Marshall Brown.
When you're in survival mode, you've got to mix it up a little bit.
Side
I
out.
mentioned it seemed like Marshall was rushing some of these shots. It seemed like he did that again on that rally.
Tyson McGuffin definitely seems to have the advantage when they get into those cat and mouse little rallies.
Eight, 2. Side out.
Almost got to that, just missed it long.
2, 8. Point.
Another beautiful forehand passing shot by Marshall Brown. I think that's his 12th forehand passing shot this match.
3, 8. Point.
Another one.
13th.
So I think it's okay to hit to Marshall's forehand sometimes, but he's not putting much pressure. He's not making Marshall hit off his back foot.
Timeout.
He's
Receiver.
not pushing him deep. He's
4,
giving him
8. 1
relatively
minute.
easy forehand drives. Marshall makes it look easy, but Tyson needs to put more pressure on him. We'll have a quick timeout. McGuffin's still up in game 2. I checked
Seconds.
the PPA Tour history in the last
No timeouts.
gold
No
medal
timeouts.
for Tyson McGuffin was in 2023, so one of the all-time greats. Tyson McGuffin has not won a singles championship on tour in about 2 years, but a
Time
good chance
in.
to make the quarterfinals here. He's
4,
got an
8.
8-4 lead in game 2, but Marshall Brown is serving.
Point.
Heavy and hot forehand drive from Marshall Brown there. He's bringing some heat with that boomstick.
5, 8. Only a challenge.
Oh.
Do you think he went for a little bit too much on that shot,
In the
Ava?
in ruling.
I think that he was under pressure, so
It
he had
will
to
be
take
side
the
out.
risk. Was it challenged?
That would correct.
What do you think, Matt? I saw it
Point.
just out.
Yeah, I think
Referee timeout. We have a challenge of the. We have a. All right, you going through? Okay. Referee timeout. After review, the rally stands. The ball was in. Loss of challenge. No free challenge remaining. 1 free challenge remaining.
All right, so Tyson decided to rule
We'll
that ball
resume
in
play
and then
at
challenge his own line call. He could have
6-8.
just called it out and let Marshall challenge that ball. But
Time
he gave
in.
Marshall the call and then
6-8.
loses a challenge. So 6-8.
Point.
That was a very big overturn because now it is 7-8.
Seven, 8. Side out.
And I think he had a golden opportunity there to put another forehand drive home past McGuffin, but he just didn't strike that one quite as clean as he has throughout this match. Ball goes back to the Lion, Tyson
8-7.
McGuffin, 8-7.
I'll recall. 8-7. Point. Nine, 7. Point.
And the Tyson McGuffin fan section over here is fired up. He gives him a big roar. We've seen Tyson do that so many times throughout the years. He's got a game point here.
Let's see if
10-7.
he can take it to 3 and close this out.
Side out.
And Marshall gets the ball back.
Seven, 10. Side out.
I never realized how fast Marshall Brown was. He gets to everything.
Great player, extremely underrated in our sport. You just don't hear as much about him, but has a ton of potential. He just lives in Alabama, and so that makes it tough when you're a pro pickleball player.
I can't imagine a lot of players live in Alabama.
I believe just Rafa Hewitt, but yeah, Marshall just
10,
does not
7.
get the same training like a lot of our Florida pros do.
Side out.
It's a great put away by Marshall Brown.
Seven, 10. Fault. Right foot. Point.
Oh, yep.
McGuffin is holding the kitchen line on some of these rallies against Marshall Brown.
8, 10.
And Marshall is still putting a ton of pressure on him.
Side out.
Not that time, and McGuffin has the side out he needs and a chance to finish off game 2. Would like to see Tyson really dial up his maybe most aggressive serve here and finish off this game. Ava, on game point, what do you try and usually do with your serve?
On game point, it depends. Usually I'd say I try and go for it.
10, 8.
There's no time like game point to just be bold.
Side out.
That was a great serve. He definitely went for it, just missed that third there.
Yeah, it was a great serve, but Marshall's return made Tyson run around his backhand, and he misses the forehand
8,
in
10.
the net.
Point.
It's always an interesting singles match when neither player is super confident in their two-handed backhand. We see a lot of chips here.
9, 10. Point.
Another beautiful forehand drive from Marshall Brown. Could watch him hit that shot all day long.
No. 10, 10. Point. Side out.
McGuffin going to towel off real quick before he serves at 10-10. McGuffin has always been a player whose shirt just gets drenched. It's becoming a hot day
10,
here
10.
in Mason, Ohio.
Point.
Great setup and a great finish by Tyson. Got a game point here.
11, 10. Point.
And he's done. He's taking it to game 3.
Timeout. Change ends.
And Marshall drives from the back line to Marshall with a nice little drop winner.
1-0. Side out.
It's a great combo by Tyson there.
Yeah, how he kind of blocked it soft and
0-1.
Got him on
created
the
the
run.
angle. Yeah.
Really opened up the court. Wow. We love to see a singles
Point.
Ernie. It's a rare occurrence.
Tyson looking like he's 22 years old out there. Jump in the corner. Marshall's looking at the refs like, are you sure he wasn't
1-1.
foot faulting there? Are you sure?
Did that really just happen?
I think it's the Skechers shoes, to be honest, that gives McGuffin his powers.
2-1.
What's the over-under on number of roars that Tyson McGuffin hits in this game 3?
Side out.
We're psyched to now be offering futures markets on the PPA Tour, so you might have seen our announcement that the PPA Tour has partnered with Call Sheet, where you can make predictions with money on who's going to win the PPA Tour. Check it out at callsheet.com/pickleball.
1-2.
All the divisions, women's singles, men's singles, mixed doubles, women's doubles, men's doubles, are posted. You can pick your winner.
Side out.
That's some really, really exciting news, Matt.
Yeah, you can put real money on it's a futures market, so it's legal in all 50 states. Currently, we are
2-1.
offering who's going to win the tournament, but I'm sure we're going to start offering a lot more. So thank you, Call Sheet, for partnering with the PPA Tour.
Point.
I'm sure some people have picked Tyson McGuffin in Call Sheet
3-1.
this week, but he is in a dogfight right now.
Side out.
Another great forehand pass.
One, 3. Point.
So when Marshall can target Tyson McGuffin's backhand on these serves, I feel like he's set up well in these rallies.
I completely agree. He really, really needs to try and take advantage with that serve. Get Marshall off the court, because if he gets to the net and Marshall's not on the move, it's always going to be a great passing
2,
shot.
3. Side out.
Just like that, taking control, really dictating.
Well played from Tyson McGuffin, and he has the ball in the lead at 3-2.
3-2.
What a drop.
Point.
That was textbook perfect pickleball right there. That's how you play singles.
I love Tyson McGuffin's game. He just has every shot in the book.
Points like that, you
4-2.
can really tell his experience really shows through.
Side out.
But sometimes he is just a step slow, and he can't cover his line there. Marshall finds the opening, gets a big side out. 2-4 now.
2-4. Side out.
Big counterattack there from Tyson. Well-placed ball. We may trade side outs a lot in this game 3.
4-2.
Oh,
Side out.
Wow.
what a beautiful shot from Marshall Brown. I'm standing right courtside. I didn't know where he was going to go with that ball. Very risky movement, and he sneaks it past Tyson McGuffin. That was beautiful.
Sometimes the risky shots really pay off in singles.
2-4. Point.
And when you come into a match as a big underdog, and Tyson has over 3,000 ranking points on the PPA Tour, so Marshall's definitely coming in as an underdog.
3-4.
I think he's playing very aggressive and just carefree. He has nothing to lose here.
Wow.
Point.
I think that was the first backhand passing shot we've seen all match from Marshall Brown. I didn't know he had that under his belt, in his belt.
4-4. Side out.
Tyson drinking
4-4.
some rainstorm in between rallies.
Getting
4-4.
hyped.
Yeah.
Just missed it.
That was very close. I think he had the right shot choice, out by maybe 2 inches or so.
You don't really see them go for as many lines in
4-4.
men's singles. They really try and
Side
work
out.
the points. Just like that.
I've never seen that before.
Tyson's feeling goofy today. You can really tell that there's a good friendship between them. That's always fun. It's always a fun matchup when there's nothing but good energy between the two players playing.
Yeah, Marshall's one of the friendlier guys we have on tour, and Tyson, of course, has such a great personality, so great to see good sportsmanship from these two players, even though it's a
4-4.
very huge round of 16 match at a Grand Slam.
Point.
That was one of the best passing shots I have ever seen. Wow.
I think it was the dance. I think the dance fired him up. When Tyson McGuffin can get to moving and grooving on the court, I think that really helps him.
5-4. Side out.
And there's that backhand drive from Marshall Brown that he whips out only occasionally, but so important to show your opponents different shots.
4-5. Point.
Another missed return, just barely.
5-5.
Wow.
Point.
Wow. Beautiful.
Timeout. Change
Yeah,
ends.
starting to read
6-5.
where Tyson McGuffin is going a little bit better.
Using a wooden paddle. I am personally so excited. I think it's going to be one of the most fun tournaments of the year.
Time in.
You know, in the past 5 years, the
6-5.
PPA has created so much history in the sport, but we want to throw it back to the 1970s. So
Point.
cannot wait for the Wooden Paddle Pickleball Central Vintage Open, September 25th through the 28th in Sacramento. Get your tickets now. Or sign up as an
7-5.
amateur player. We'd love to see you there. Ooh.
Side out.
Great hustle from Marshall Brown to even track down that ball. I've been so impressed with the pace that he brings on his shots. Marshall Brown can really rip these drives from both forehand and backhand side.
5-7.
Yeah, I agree. He is just cracking his forehand. Wow.
Point.
That was a great shot. Tyson firing up the crowd.
McGuffin is going to have a line
Saying,
of
give me some
people
cheers.
after this match waiting to get his autograph.
It's hard
Time
not to
out.
be a fan
Receiver.
of Tyson McGuffin.
6-7. 1 minute.
Living legend on the court here.
Brown. See if he can keep the momentum here after the
7-6.
side change.
Side out.
Side out to Tyson McGuffin. Again, they are neck and neck here in the third game.
That's a rare miss from the
6-7.
forehand drive. Marshall Brown.
Side out.
Another missed serve by Tyson. He's really, really going for those serves, trying to push Marshall back before he can really set up the point for himself.
7-6.
That was the most aggressive serve he's gone for all match. He missed it long.
Point.
Another cat and mouse rally here.
Tyson really gave Marshall an easy ball there. Served it up to him on a platter in his hot zone, and Marshall puts it away. He's got an 8-6 lead now.
You never want to give them a high
8-6.
one in those cat and mouse rallies.
Point.
And another beautiful passing shot by Marshall Brown.
Tyson just has not been able to keep the ball away from Marshall's forehand drives. I think when Tyson plays men's singles players that have great drives, that's just not a player that he's quite as strong against. He wants to have these rallies at the net.
1 minute.
And I believe McGuffin is calling a timeout. Did you
Yes.
see Ava? Okay.
McGuffin is calling a timeout.
Said Marshall Brown is on serve.
And that's great court awareness by Tyson McGuffin.
A great rally from him, and that time it seemed like he did a great job of handling the pace that Marshall is bringing. So
6-9.
it's a big side out.
Side out. Nine, 6. Side out.
Great service return there. Pulls Marshall Brown way out wide. That is not where Marshall Brown wants to be on his third shots.
6-9.
I think that's what Tyson needs to do here, is just keep opening up the court and moving him.
Point.
That was a great play by Tyson McGuffin.
That is really what he expects when he's in some of those rallies against Marshall.
7-9. Side out.
Tyson can't believe it, but honestly, that was a great shot from Marshall. And I think McGuffin said too good.
It's extremely risky at 9-7 in the third, but it works. See what Marshall can cook up here.
Side out.
Just missed the passing shot there.
Continues to find that spot on his service return, making Marshall come way off the court. I think I'd like to see Marshall maybe try and take that as a backhand. That way he's not way out of position. Unless he feels like he can just win the rally on his thirds.
Both players fighting to
Side
open
out.
up the court.
Beautiful backhand drop from Marshall Brown there.
And a great get by Tyson as well. He just missed the volley.
9-7.
Definitely seeing some high-level men's singles play right now on Carvana Grandstand Court.
Wow.
Side out.
Tyson McGuffin asserting dominance.
Hands battles against the Lion. I like his chances. Gets the ball back at 7-9.
7-9.
What a shot.
Side out.
And we've seen him do that over and over throughout this match.
He really just needs to look for that forehand, really set himself up. I think if he keeps getting those ones, I think he'll be able to close this out.
Tyson is just unable to close that space, close that gap, and Marshall keeps finding the window.
9-7. Side out.
Tyson showing some fights, showing some energy here. He's not handing this third set away. He is fighting back.
7-9. Side out.
Another perfect forehand drive from Marshall Brown. That is really tough to stop.
was almost a women's singles
Timeout.
point, grinding from the
Server,
baseline there.
9-7. Free challenge timeout.
All right, so
9-7.
Marshall
Receiver,
is taking
45 seconds.
an offensive timeout. I believe it was Marshall, which will be his free challenge timeout. It's a quick one, 45 seconds, but he wants a second to think here with serve up 9-7.
He's been stuck on this. They've been stuck on this 9-7 for a little bit, so I think this was a good call by Marshall Brown. Rethink his strategy a little bit, get his head together, figure out how to move this match along.
Definitely, I think he's probably going over to his bench.
A recall, 7-9. Point.
He finally gets off that 7.
8-9. Side out.
Beautiful shot by Marshall Brown.
Backhand counter punch. Well placed from Marshall with pace. 9-8.
9-8. Side out.
And that's not a great return from Tyson. It gave Marshall an easy forehand third, but he dumps it into the net.
8-9.
Maybe we're seeing a little fatigue here.
Fatigue or maybe even pressure. Just
Wonderful.
Side out.
It's very, very well set up. Little backhand roll to finish off the point there. And he gets the serve back at 9-8 in the third.
9-8. Point.
best serve of the match from Marshall Brown. And he has a
10-8.
match point here.
Fault.
Oh, and a foot fault for the win.
Yes.
Oh
Tyson could not
my.
maintain
Serious.
his balance. Will surely have a
It's
challenge.
point.
Oh, just
But that
barely.
is the
Referee
match.
timeout.
If
We
it
have a
stands,
challenge of the fault call. The fault call puts us at game 11-8. We will proceed with video review.
all right, so we'll make sure we get it right. That would be the second foot fault in game 3 from McGuffin.
Looks like he just touched the line barely with his left foot.
Oh, wow.
Right foot, sorry.
Extremely close, but looks like it may stand. We'll hear from the referee, but Marshall Brown, this will be a major upset. A quarterfinal ticket, 400 PBA Tour ranking points guaranteed, and he would still be alive to take on Hunter Johnson tomorrow. That is going to be tough to overturn, Ava. You see any likely that call will stand?
I think the call will stand, yeah.
It's very surprising to me that Tyson McGuffin had a foot fault on that rally. I mean, he just kind of lost his balance there.
What is that, his third foot fault in this match?
At least his second. Earlier, yeah, I just don't usually see that from Tyson McGuffin, but would be a walk-off foot fault call, and Marshall will advance to the quarterfinals. We'll hear from our lead referee.
After review, the rally stands. There was a fault. Point game match.
It's never a good way to win a match, but he's done it.
Thank you.
What an upset from Marshall Brown.
So a great
This
call.
might be the best singles upset of Marshall's career at this point.
Very likely the best.